This is Control. Give me a go, no-go for launch. Boosters.
Go.
Guidance.
Go.
Launch team.
Go. Go.
Go!
Peta. Think that was a go. We're cleared for liftoff. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. We're coming in hot. Losing altitude. Prepare for impact. We've reached hyperspeed.
And now, please put your hands together for the founder and CEO of Roblox, David Baszucki.
Woo! Oh my goodness. This is our Roblox RDC 2024. This is our 10th year, and this year it is bigger than ever. We have people from over 70 countries represented here. For example, we have people from Brazil, from Mexico, South Korea, Japan, Indonesia, Sweden. This is a worldwide creative audience. Welcome, everyone. Hey, when Eric and I founded Roblox, there's one question that drove us. How do we as humans connect through play? 18 years later, same question is bringing us together right now. And I've seen some of you that have been through this journey with us ever since the start. Connection is at the center of our human evolution. And today, when many people feel isolated and alone, I believe we can be optimistic about the ecosystem we're building together. Your amazing content supports connection and ultimately lets us play. And we can be part of the solution to make human connection better. That's been our focus from day one. Today, we'll announce cool new products, we're gonna demo new tech, and we're gonna celebrate some huge wins from you, our community. But first, we're gonna take a look at how far we've come. In 2021, at our direct listing, we talked about 4 growth vectors, growing around the world of all ages, new ways of using Roblox, and ultimately improving our economy. And at the time, we knew each vector had tremendous headroom, at least 2x each, and that's proven to be true. Last quarter, our daily active users grew by 21% year over year. We saw double-digit growth in every region. We grew at over 20% in the US and Canada, and over 30% in Asia Pacific, and at double digits in Europe and the rest of the world. We are well on our way to bringing the world together with optimism and civility, and we are doing it with you. Thank you very much. Because of you, we've seen an explosion in content for all ages. And this has supported rapid growth for users over 17. Our daily active users are growing across all age groups, with over 58% of our users 13 or older now, and our 13 and up cohort is growing at 26% year on year in Q2. And as we grow, we do believe Roblox will become a daily utility for communication, shopping, entertainment, learning, and play. And to support this vision, we've been innovating with technology like voice, facial animation, chat. And in Q2 of this year, we had an estimated 3.8 million daily active voice chat users. That's more than double year on year. And we can see in our metrics that when people use voice, our engagement is growing. Your content powers Roblox, and we're constantly looking for ways to improve the business prospects for all of you. Our creator ecosystem includes many hobbyists. Of the millions creating on Roblox, over 20,000 are part of our DevX program. Median creator now is receiving $1,645 US during the 12 months ended June 30th, 2024. But the hobbyist cohort is complemented by all of us in the room, professional creators, professional developers, and in the last 12 months through June this year, that Roblox creator community earned over $800 million, which is up 18% year on year, and we've seen this growth amongst all cohorts of creators. Our top 10 creators grew 5x in the past 5 years. Our top 100 and our top 1,000 creators are growing even more quickly. That all comes together as 79.5 million daily users on Roblox. And what makes it so fun is I believe we're just getting started. So what's next? We spent a lot of time envisioning what types of content will thrive on Roblox over time and what technology is needed to get us there. If we had to gauge our Roblox community relative to an existing segment, it would be what's traditionally known as the gaming market. And this is a huge market. 3.4 billion people play games, and the industry supports over $180 billion in content revenue every year. So, for our next stepping stone on our way together to 1 billion daily active users, we believe 10% of all gaming content worldwide will flow through the Roblox ecosystem. And we'll do it with our partners. We'll do it with all of you. We'll do it with Apple, Google, Microsoft, Sony, Meta, and Tencent. And we believe we'll hit this 10% of the global gaming market at about 300 million daily active users. We believe that about 80% of these users are going to be playing, and of course, as we know, the rest are going to be shopping, consuming entertainment, learning, connecting, and communicating. And so today, everything we're going to share is a step towards our mutual goal of reaching 10% of the global gaming content market on Roblox. We're going to highlight 3 areas we're accelerating. We want to help you bring people together. We want to help you scale, and we want to help you build your business. I'll kick off. You're going to hear from Garima, you're going to hear from Anupam, Manuel, and others with more detail. But let's start with bringing people together. That's where we all together started this journey 18 years ago. People play every day on Roblox in ways that are literally impossible in other places. And that's about to get easier. I'm excited, really excited. We've wanted this one forever. That next month, we're releasing Party. Yeah. We are. It's finally here. Woo! Party will allow friends 9 and older to group up, easily join experience together, and later this year, we'll allow friends within a party to communicate with both voice and text chat within and outside of experiences. I've wanted this for 16 years. Yeah. And in a way that only Roblox thinks about these things, of course, we'll add an API that will allow you to expand the party experience. You'll be able to teleport party members to the same starting point, drop them into a private lobby, or prepare them into a team. Really psyched. Thank you, User Social. In addition to helping you bring people together, we also want to help you connect with your community. Our goal is to make it possible for you to manage your community from one place on Roblox. Today, we're sharing that Roblox Groups is being rebranded as Roblox Communities. And Roblox Communities is going to continue to grow with community building tools for all of our creators, with tools such as forums, which are dedicated spaces for users to share feedback. Woo! All right. And discuss gameplay. Forums is going to launch later this year. We know several large communities like Blox Fruits and others are already preparing to try them. We've seen already a great response with announcements that lets you share updates about your experience or other things. And this functionality is already part of communities. 25% of the top 1,000 creators are already using announcements. So lots of work coming here. Okay, let's talk about discovery. Over the last 12 months, we've put enormous effort into discovery to democratize it. We've expanded this vision for search and discovery to be as fair as possible, to surface a lot of diverse content, and to make it as easy as possible for users to find experiences that are right for them. You've seen us augment our algorithm with today's picks. We're not just doing this on the homepage. We're starting to do this in the marketplace as well for you avatar and asset creators. We're being really thoughtful about the long-term health of Roblox as we do this, as we incorporate editorial with today's picks. We've also increased sponsored on our homepage it used to be about 1.6%. At the end of Q2, 8% of all impressions on our homepage is sponsored. We want to give all of you a broader range of ways to boost experiences and find audiences quickly, and really surface a broader range of experiences. But today we've talked with a lot of you about search and discovery, and today we're going to share a commitment with you. And that is to be open and transparent into search and discovery on Roblox. We're going to be open with the algorithm. We're going to share with you exactly what we value, how we reward attributes that drive distribution, and we're going to provide visibility to all of you into how your experiences are performing. So thanks for your feedback on that. We appreciate it. Today, there is a wider range of experiences entering the top 100. It partially reflects our growth around the world. For example, Hide and Sneak and Rivals, they had their daily active players double in the past month. All right, way to go, Hide and Sneak and Rivals. Woo. As the algorithm picked up their engagement. And here's a fun stat we're going to share. In Q2 of this year, there were 25 experiences on Roblox with over 1 million daily active players, or DAU. That's mind-boggling. This puts these experiences on par or better. Things we're very familiar with, Sonic Dash, Marvel Contest of Champions. Some of the titles, though, are bigger than things you would not imagine. We have experiences on Roblox bigger than Angry Birds, bigger than Among Us, bigger than Elden Reach, bigger than Overwatch. Some of the experiences on our platform have more daily actives than any one of these. So congrats to those experiences. So as we think about search and discovery, we don't want this to be a zero-sum game. We are starting to think about off-platform users finding content as well as on-platform users. To support this, we are announcing today a creator affiliate program that is going to reward you for new users you bring to Roblox. You'll be able to set up unique links for your experience. If users sign up and purchase Robux, you'll earn a share of the revenue they generate through purchases for the first 6 months. And yeah. So we want to hit a balance between the benefit of your social bringing users from off-platform. We're going to test the program with a few creators. We're going to enable them to earn up to 50% on qualified purchases. We're going to onboard creators on a rolling basis as we develop the program. We expect this to be available for all creators in the first half of 2025. Yeah. One of my favorite things, and we shared earlier that scale and perf is so important. So we're really going to be focusing, and we continue to focus on scale for performance, safety, and creation. Last week, and this is actually a pretty common thing on Roblox, we did hit a record number of concurrent users. It's powered underneath it by infrastructure that we've built that is extremely efficient and cost-effective, that now runs on 27 data centers around the world. And you might have seen it, but we've been driving perf and quality throughout our stack. We do believe perf quality is literally our biggest growth vector, and we're gonna take this very seriously. This year, you've seen focus on app launch time. We've increased streaming adoption, which speeds up join times, reduced crashes. We've really been focusing on getting to the point where Roblox never crashes. On Windows, we've eliminated over 300,000 crashes every day. Royale High saw 64% reduction in crash rates this year across all devices. Creatures in area reduced their crash rate by almost 31%. Both their own investment and our platform level physics perf improvements. These developers are really showing how perf and stability can supercharge an experience. We've also focused on frame rate and on lower end devices. Really the most difficult devices on Roblox are 2 gig and 3 gig RAM devices. We've improved average FPS by 24% for sessions with really low FPS. You're going to hear more about it on stage today, the focus we have on that. The gains have come from our tech along with our analytics dashboard, and we're just getting started here. A fun estimation, we estimate we're on track to add over 300 million hours per year of playtime purely from all our perf improvements. So once again, it's our biggest mic drop moment for just where we focus on growth. Okay, so I want to share now a little hint of an overall vision that is driving our creator engine and user teams on our platform efforts. We know this is one thing we need to do. We are going to make it possible for you to host a high-performance, 100-player open world sports or battle royale type game on Roblox, have it run great on 2 gig of RAM devices anywhere in the world at good frame rate. We're gonna do it. Awesome. If you know Roblox, we will not stop until that is possible. We're going to drive all aspects of our engine roadmap to do it. I'm going to show you a quick peek of our Harmony architecture. We're going to talk about it more. The vision is really we're going to optimize all aspects of our engine, both client and server, balance CPU, GPU, RAM, and bandwidth, really to optimize for every user the best experience across all devices. And yes, we are looking into a Roblox native architecture for server authority for competitive gaming. We want to make it easier for you to build great content with all this scale. We've been building AI into Roblox for years. You've seen it with some of our Gen AI tools like Code Assist, Material Generator, and Texture Generator. 3 months ago, we launched an incubation project with 40 researchers and engineers to develop a Roblox-created 3D foundation model. This is an internal project. It's going to power generative creation everywhere on our platform. It's going to do it at super low cost. And our 3D foundation model will be open source and multimodal. It will power 3D generation through text prompts, video, and 3D prompts. And we see a future where not just in studio, but a time where all experiences on Roblox will be able to incorporate Gen AI to power real-time creation integrated with gameplay. Yeah. And once again, in the Roblox way of thinking, we want to make this available for all 79.5 million daily actives on our platform within your experiences. For example, we expect experiences like Build a Boat for Treasure to not just use their current creative mode, but they're going to be able to add text and voice prompts to help build boats more easily. We see this as being an opportunity for all of your experiences that support creation. And of course, as your content contributes more to the global gaming market, our commitment to safety and civility will never change. We've, since the start, have provided a global safety system that's both increasingly accurate and cost-effective, and this lets you focus on creation. Our goal has always been to make Roblox the safest place for people to connect, regardless of their age. This year, we shipped the ban API and alt account detection, which makes it easier for you to remove violating users from your experiences and to prevent them from rejoining. And as your experiences grow, our vision is you'll be able to participate in running your own community as you see fit. This is just another part of building your business. So let's talk about building your business. The Roblox economy, we did some research recently, and the Roblox economy has generated 18,000 full-time job equivalents in the US over the past 7 years. We've taken steps, yeah, that's a lot of jobs. Together, we've created a lot of jobs, so yeah, thank you. Other people not here, thank you too. We've taken steps to make it even more efficient. We expect that automatic price optimization is going to help all of you and creators thrive. And in the future, we expect users will have access to more premium and developer subscriptions. For developers, we're providing a platform for thoughtful native ads in your experience, and we're really doubled down on focusing on this as well. This year, brands like Walmart, Elf Cosmetics, Fandango, and Warner Brothers started testing commerce on Roblox. For users 13 and older, they discovered clothing and beauty products in these experiences, and with a few simple clicks, these items showed up at their doorsteps. Users even bought movie tickets for Beetlejuice, the sequel that happens to be coming out today. So awesome. Early next year, we're going to allow creators to sell physical merchandise directly from within your experiences, and we plan to integrate with various e-commerce platforms. We're thrilled to announce our first partnership today with Shopify. All right. This means that if any of you sell physical goods with Shopify, you'll be able to sell them those exact same products in your Roblox experience. And longer term, we expect creators and developers to pick any eligible item currently sold through any major online retailer and sell it within your experience. Yeah. We've also been doing some outside the box thinking on paid access games on Roblox. And historically, most experiences on Roblox have been freemium, powered by our super efficient, cost-effective safety and infra systems. But our teams have been up late running some numbers, and I want to share with you what they've come up with. Today, we're announcing new economics for paid access experiences. You'll be able to price your paid access experience in real currency value, and we're going to support a higher rev share for paid access games. Experiences selling at $9.99 will receive a 50% revenue share. Experiences selling at $29.99 will receive a 60% revenue share. And yeah, if your experience is priced at $49.99, the rev share is going to be 70%. This will all be paid in real fiat currency. We're going to start rolling this out for users on desktop this year, so stay tuned. Wow. Okay, so we've shared today our belief that together we can support 10% of the global gaming content revenue on Roblox. We're going to now dive into more detail on how we plan to help you bring people together, how we plan to help you scale, and how we plan to help you build your business. I really have never been more excited about the future of Roblox, and we can't wait to see what you're going to build this year. Thank you all.
Please welcome Roblox Vice President of Engineering, Anupam Singh.
Wow. Thank you, Dave, for that inspirational start to the morning. I'm Anupam, and I'm going to talk to you about artificial intelligence today. AI is already everywhere at Roblox. But why do we do AI? Why do we invest so much time in AI? It's so that you, as creators, can automate as many repetitive tasks as you have to do to create your experiences. So let's walk through creation itself. Let's walk through storytelling. When you have a story to tell or an experience to create, what do you start with? A text script. Once you have the text, you want to add vivid images to it. Once you have the images, you want to add some sound to it. But images that don't move are really boring. So you add video. Then you want to see everything from different perspectives. So you add 3D. And eventually you build it up into a scene. This entire cycle of creation can be helped with artificial intelligence. And I'm going to walk you through some examples today on what's challenging and what's interesting about AI in the context of creation. Show of hands, how many of you use AI in your daily life today? Around 50% or so. And most of us use it for text. We use it to predict the next word in our sentence. You know, a hyper-powered autocomplete, if you will. But then we want to predict images. We want to predict where pixels go. Next, when we start adding audio, that's when artificial intelligence faces some challenges today. Because it's difficult to take temporal data and build prediction into it. What I'm going to say next needs sound and words and many other modalities. But if you want to add video, now you want to predict where these pixels will go. It's not just where the pixels will stand next to each other, but where will they go? You're predicting pixels. Eventually, it becomes like a Rubik's Cube. You're trying to predict these pixels in many, many different perspectives. And then you build up to a functional scene. So think of a scene as a set of cubes that have to be collected into scenes. So that scene that you see on your screen is a bunch of cubes that have been put together. But a world where things don't move, a world where things are not functional, is pretty boring. So you want to take this scene and make it fully functional. And that's what we call as the fourth dimension. And you'll see that small car move a little bit. Now, I promised you that this is about bringing your vision to life faster. And I know what most of you are thinking. Am I getting a lecture of artificial intelligence early in the morning, right? It's pretty boring. I understand that. So let's make it real. Let's take each of these things and see what Roblox is doing it. Dave showed you a sneak preview of building a racetrack experience using AI. What was really happening behind the scenes in Dave's video was all these cubes were going one after the other, predicting on how to build a racetrack, then build a mountain in it. Then once you build the mountain, you want to build the background. And so you'll hear me say the word cube again and again and again. But then I want to make it nicer. So I build a desert. This is what we call enhancement. And then I want to expand it, which is the trees and the forest that we added to this scene. So we went from the idea of a scene to generate it, then enhanced it, and then expanded it. All of these is powered by the 3D foundation model. As Dave mentioned, we have 40 people working on a foundation model that will create scenes, that will enhance scenes, that will expand scenes. Our intention is to open source most of the weights of this foundation model. Next, if you have a racetrack, you want a driver. How to get that driver? Well, in the world of AI, your user would just put in a text prompt. And I want that driver to look more than just a driver. Because this is Roblox, we want to make it look like an astronaut. So we take that avatar, enter our text prompt. We can take a bunch of sliders back and forth. And boom, you have a racetrack driver that looks like an astronaut. Very cool. And we've been working on it as the avatar auto setup feature. We've already had it in development, and 8% of avatar bodies are being auto set up. So that's the racetrack and the driver. But what about the car? Making a car fully functional in artificial intelligence is a pretty difficult problem. What you just saw was our ability to take a car chassis, add doors to it, add wheels to it. And that's the fourth dimension. This is active area of research. Roblox is one of the few companies on the planet that can actually build a four-dimensional functional world. But that car was pretty generic. Again, we want to make it a little bit more Robloxian. So what we are going to do is we're going to take that car, and we're going to lop off the top of the car. All we'll have is a chassis. So all of you who deal with geometry every day can think about taking the chassis, and then we are going to make it into a sofa car. Who doesn't want a sofa car here, right? A sofa and a car together. All of it can be done simply by putting a text prompt saying, give me a sofa car. That's predicting shape and geometry. You get the gist. We are predicting much, much, much more than just text, which is what most of the large models do today. This feature, we call it text to shape, and it is in development, and we will ship it soon. We took the car, we made it into a sofa car, but we want to make it more attractive. So we are going to take some decals, we're going to take that image prompt and say, put it on my car, and that's it. This part is called textures. We've released it, it's in development, but we've released it to some of you, and 420,000 textures have already been generated. So every modality in 3D is being generated across Roblox. We have the racetrack, we have the driver. What do we need now? Maybe we can have Dave kick it off.
Today is a beautiful day for a race at the Roblox racetrack. Estamos entusiasmados para que isso comece.
What just happened? I did not know Dave could speak Portuguese. I don't think so. It's actually speech translation by our AI model, which in line went from English to Portuguese without us doing anything. Today, yeah, you can applaud. Today, we have translated 17 billion chat messages, which is a very large number per month. Using our text-to-text translation, we are now working on text-to-speech, speech-to-text. All of this will be available to you as creators to incorporate into your experiences. But when you put two drivers on a racetrack or more, what happens? We get competitive, we start being rude to each other, we start cursing each other. I'm guilty of it. But this is Roblox. Safety and civility are so important to us as a community, as a company. So our safety team decided to build an inline, real-time voice safety model that if two drivers in this case are being rude to each other, we would immediately give a warning. And if you continue to be rude, we will suspend you. Okay? The technology is amazing, and this is the real-time voice safety model. One of the best on the planet. Only our safety team could have done it. I would like to give them a round of applause for keeping the internet safe. This is in production. 33 million voice messages have been moderated per month. And then we decided, why not make the internet safe rather than just Roblox? So we open source the model. Anybody can go to GitHub, download it, and use this model to make their experience safe, not just Roblox. Amazing work. Next, when I started programming, you had to open manuals, and then you had to Google something, and then you have to figure the syntax out. And while I'm saying all this, Roblox Assistant just took a prompt and generated a ton of code. I can't even keep up with it. It's so fast. It's taken a daytime racetrack, converted it into a nighttime racetrack, added street lights to it, and those street lights switch on and off depending on whether it is day or night. Everything that I explained to you is a ton of work by our creator team to build Roblox Assistant for all of you so that you can code faster. A round of applause to our creator team for building this amazing product. Again, this is in production. 1.5 billion tokens. It means 1.5 billion times we have helped some creator finish their thought in code, which is pretty exciting for a geek like me. It's already live. Okay. I promised you, AI is everywhere at Roblox. We have 250 models in production. Anytime you create on Roblox, anytime you use Roblox, you might be accessing one of these models. And because we're very proud of invisible infrastructure, we don't want you to know that, oh, I'm using this model versus that. I wanted to list all 250 models and describe each one of them. But the marketing team sadly said no. So I'm going to give you just a sneak peek of the models that you already use: Docs AI, Code Assist, Avatar Auto Setup, recommendations, search, moderation models, and many, many more. We will continue to invest in AI so that you can create faster. You can automate most of your tasks, repetitive tasks, so that you can get to building an experience faster. And finally, I know most of you access some large model or the other. Almost every creator in the world, every programmer in the world is accessing large models. We are working on APIs to access any large model, whether it is open source, whether it is closed source, in your daily programming. And you'll hear more about APIs for large models in the next few months. Thank you very much. Have a great RDC.